Hello, my name is Michael Curtis, and I'm the president of Vision Systems Corp. Thank you for joining me today. In this video, we'll demonstrate how the life planning process overcomes the issues that are inherent in the antiquated 6-step financial planning process.
When we discussed the 6-step process, we noted that most advisors begin with a data gathering questionnaire, but questionnaires are a major impediment in the planning process. Life planning takes a different approach. It begins by helping clients create a vivid, compelling, and emotionally engaging vision of life. After all, this is what clients are planning for. The life they want. Helping clients create a vision of life is the most important step in the planning process. Without it, even the most detailed number crunching could result in misleading conclusions. A life planning approach also gives you the chance to differentiate yourself in the marketplace. When you help clients create their vision, you address the Client 99. What clients think and talk about 99% of the time: their homes, lifestyle, family, and career. We call this the dinner table conversation. You build client engagement by first helping clients create their vision, not by giving them a data gathering questionnaire. Emotional engagement is critical. Without it, clients can easily stray from their plan because of their focus on short-term desires. But when clients are emotionally attached to their plan, they're better able to make long-term, values-based decisions that are aligned with achieving what matters most to them. What does this mean for financial plans? To a great extent, many advisors who are compliance-burdened are regressing to creating simple retirement plans out of necessity. Yet, not only are spreadsheet-based retirement plans founded on flawed concepts that are very misleading, they are also negatively motivated. For plans to be more than a one-and-done exercise, clients must create a vision of life that positively motivates them and leads to lasting change. When we discussed the 6-step process, we noted that there's a major issue when working with couples. Couples don't 100% agree on their wants all the time. To manage disagreements, advisors often try to reconcile them, but this approach takes time, often leads to negative emotions, and almost always results in a winner and a loser. In the life planning process, you acknowledge and record a couple's different points of view. There's no wasting time and no negative emotions. You explain to clients that the long-term implications of their different points of view can be understood only within the context of the whole. Together, you'll examine the financial forecast in the second planning meeting. The life planning process is designed to support couples in the creation of a shared vision of life. Both oars must be in the water and pulling in the same direction. If they aren't, the boat will go in circles and may even capsize. Let's return to the issue of questionnaires. The life planning process solves the impediment issue by moving questionnaires to the middle of the planning process and customizing them for each client. This is another good example of how modern technology enables better designed software. What's the effect of moving questionnaires to the middle of the planning process? Clients are far more motivated to complete them. They've created their vision of life and are now engaged in the process and curious. They want to know if they're acting effectively to achieve their vision, and the only way they can find out is to give you all the required data so that you can generate a financial forecast. This repositioning of questionnaires has a meaningful impact on their completion rate. And you'll no longer waste time with endless follow-up calls. More importantly, you'll significantly reduce your financial planning dropout rate. Ultimately, planning is about learning and decision-making. But for clients to make decisions based on what they've learned and to act on those decisions, the learning medium must be effective. Adults learn experientially. Because of today's technology, the learning medium is the conversation you have with clients as you use life planning software interactively with them in real time. However, interactive planning is effective only when you use life planning software that's designed for interactive planning. You cannot use financial planning software to create life plans. For example, logical rules must be built into the software. When you make a change, all related changes must happen in the background automatically. For example, if you sell a home, the related property taxes and operating expenses need to end, and any mortgage needs to be paid off. Why is this important? If your client says, "Let's enter the sale of our home," you must be able to simply enter the sale. You can't pause the conversation while you think about other entries that need to be adjusted and then figure out the changes you need to make. The concern advisors have when considering interactive planning has to do with their experience using their existing financial planning software. Advisors resist interactive planning because they can't conceive that it's possible. Their existing software may be spreadsheet-based and therefore lacks built-in logical rules, or it requires time-consuming and tedious workarounds because its capabilities are incomplete, such as the ability to model RDSPs, or because its calculations are inaccurate, such as those for clients' rental properties. When you create plans with clients, they ensure that plans suit their personal preferences, their values, and financial attitudes. The best plans are not those that are technically the best. The best plans are those that help clients achieve their wants and that suit clients' preferences so that they feel comfortable and willingly implement their plans. When you create plans with clients, planning tactics are not solely based on your areas of expertise, which are outside of clients' direct control. They also can be based on factors that are within clients' control. You can uncover what these factors are by understanding clients' financial attitudes, not just to risk, but also to work and spending, for example. Plans that are based on factors that are within clients' control fosters belief in the plan and increases clients' confidence that they can achieve their vision. As a financial advisor, consider your circumstances. You're creating wealth by building an increasingly more profitable business, not only through investment returns. This wealth-building approach also applies to clients who are self-employed or who own companies. When you create plans with clients, you assume the role of guide. When clients feel they're creating their plan for themselves, there's far greater plan buy-in and implementation. Action follows willingly. When you create plans with clients, you save hours of report writing time because clients learn interactively. And when you create plans with clients, you avoid the time-wasting meet and revise cycle. You make the changes they want to explore with them. Creating plans with clients also provides an opportunity for you to deepen your relationship with them. You're demonstrating that you want to help them learn what they must do to achieve their wants in life. This lowers clients' perception of your self-orientation, that you're just creating a plan so you can make money off them. Compare time spent with clients as together you build their plan to the endless hours you spend on your own creating plans for clients. It's self-evident that when you create plans with clients, you'll deepen your relationship with them. When you create plans with clients, you're better able to uncover clients' real issues. As Paul Armson of Inspiring Advisors observes, if you do this right, clients will tell you stuff they've never told anyone else before, ever. They just trust you with this information because you're demonstrating your interest is in them, not their money. Finally, the concept of an annual review is obsolete. Ultimately, there's no the plan. There are only clients' wants and financial resources at a moment in time. The true purpose of planning is to master change. We all have to manage it. The only way to master change is to use realistic planning software that acts as a practice field for real life. VisionWorks enables you to help clients test their options and assumptions so that they can see the long-term impact and thereby make the most informed decisions possible. With a life planning service, clients understand that they should call you whenever they're thinking of doing something financially significant. You can connect via a webinar or meet in person, create a new what-if scenario, and model what clients are thinking of doing. They then see the long-term implications of their choices and make informed decisions. And the more time you spend at the beginning of the life planning process helping clients create a thorough vision of life, the more deeply you position yourself in their minds as their financial guide. Because the greater the number of wants, the greater the possibility of change, and therefore, the more essential you become in helping clients master change. When you help clients create a vision of life that's made up of specific wants that are vivid, compelling, and emotionally engaging, and you continually help clients make choices that will move them further towards the achievement of a vision of life that's satisfying and fulfilling, you position yourself as their irreplaceable financial guide.
We hope that this introduction to some of the core differences between the antiquated six-step process and the next generation life planning approach has helped you realize that you can create meaningful plans with clients and that you don't need to spend a great deal of time doing it. And more importantly, the time it takes you to create a life plan is an investment in acquiring a client for life. In the next video, we'll demonstrate how you can implement the life planning process by using VisionWorks life planning software. Please visit visionsystemscorp.com to book a demo. Thank you for your time.